In the early 18th century, sailors in the Caribbean spoke of a man who looked more like a demon than a human. A towering figure with burning fuses woven into his beard, pistols strapped across his chest, and a reputation so terrifying that ships surrendered without a fight. His name was Blackbeard. He lived fast, ruled the seas for only 2 years, and yet became the most iconic pirate in history. This is the story of his rise, his reign, and his violent fall on November 22, 1718. Edward Teach or Thatch is believed to have been born around 1680 in Bristol, England. But the truth is, almost nothing about his early life is certain. He seemed to step out of nowhere, appearing on the stage of history already hardened, already dangerous. What we do know is that he served as a privateer during the War of the Spanish Succession. When the war ended, thousands of sailors found themselves unemployed. Some returned home, others like Teach turned to piracy. By 1716, Teach had arrived in the pirate haven of New Providence in the Bahamas, a chaotic island full of rogues, deserters, and outlaws. Here, he met Benjamin Hornigold, one of the most respected pirates of the time. Teach quickly proved himself. Hornigold entrusted him with his own small sloop, and soon the young pirate captain began to gain a reputation for bravery, cunning, and a dramatic flair that would soon terrify the world. In 1717, Teach captured a large French slave ship named La Concorde. He mounted 40 guns on her and renamed the vessel Queen Anne's Revenge. This was not just a ship, it was a floating fortress. And its captain transformed into something else entirely. Teach braided his thick black beard, tied burning fuses into it, strapped multiple pistols across his shoulders, and cultivated an image designed to shock and horrify. Sailors who faced him described him as a figure from hell. From this moment, Edward Teach vanished. Blackbeard was born. Blackbeard's power peaked in May 1718, when he blockaded the port of Charleston, South Carolina. He captured ships, held citizens hostage, and demanded one unusual ransom: medicine. For a week, the entire colony was paralyzed. Fear rippled across the Atlantic world. A single pirate had managed to shut down a major colonial port. After receiving the medicine, Blackbeard released the hostages unharmed. It was a move that added to his legend. Brutal, yet strangely calculated. A month later, something strange happened. Blackbeard intentionally ran Queen Anne's Revenge aground off North Carolina's coast. Another ship was wrecked as well. He saved only his closest men, and abandoned over 100 crew members on a sandbar. Some historians believe it was deliberate, a way to keep the treasure for himself and avoid sharing the loot with a large crew. Whatever the truth, Blackbeard slipped away on a small vessel with his most loyal pirates. And his gold. In the summer of 1718, Blackbeard accepted a royal pardon in Bath, North Carolina. But he didn't stop pirating, he just became more discreet. Rumors spread that he was bribing local officials. Some even claimed the colonial governor himself was taking a share of Blackbeard's loot. To the north, the governor of Virginia was furious. He ordered Lieutenant Robert Maynard to hunt Blackbeard down, dead or alive. Maynard accepted the mission. Just before dawn, at Ocracoke Inlet, Maynard's ships silently approached Blackbeard's anchorage. Blackbeard saw them and shouted across the water, "Damnation seize my soul if I give you quarter." The pirates fired first. Maynard's men fell, but then the lieutenant ordered a trick. He hid his surviving sailors below deck, making the deck appear empty. Blackbeard took the bait and boarded. Suddenly, Maynard's crew burst out of the hold. A brutal hand-to-hand fight followed. Blackbeard was shot 5 times, cut over 20 times, and still kept fighting. Finally, one sailor swung his sword from behind, and the pirate king fell. The devil of the seas was dead. Maynard severed Blackbeard's head and hung it from his ship's bowsprit as proof of victory. His body was thrown into the water. Legend says the headless corpse swam around the ship 3 times before sinking. Of course, it's just a story, but like all legends of Blackbeard, it refused to die. Blackbeard's entire pirate career lasted barely 2 years. Yet he became the defining image of piracy for the next 3 centuries. The burning beard, the smoking eyes, the fearsome silhouette against the sea. He may not have been the richest pirate, or even the most violent, but he understood the power of fear, of theater, of legend. And that is why Edward Teach is forgotten. But Blackbeard lives forever.